We often hear about the 5 love languages and how they can help us express and receive love. However, today we will explore the other side of the coin and how our love language reveals underlying personality traits. Before we dive into the flip side of love languages, let's recap on what the 5 love languages are. Number 1. Words of affirmation. This love language relies heavily on receiving verbal acknowledgement, appreciation, and encouragement. People who value words of affirmation crave constant reassurance and compliments. Number 2. Quality time. This love language requires plenty of undivided attention. People who value quality time prioritize time spent with their loved one. Engaging in meaningful conversations and presence of mind during the time spent is crucial. Number 3. Receiving gifts. This love language is all about tangible expressions of love. People who value receiving gifts appreciate the thought and effort that goes into choosing a meaningful gift. Number 4. Acts of service. This love language is about actions that demonstrate love. People who value acts of service feel loved when others do things for them, like cooking a meal, helping with chores, or running an errand. Number 5. Physical touch. This love language focuses on physical contact. People who value physical touch feel loved through hugs, kisses, and other forms of physical affection. These love languages, when taken too far, can involve a flip side. They can reveal certain shortfalls in a person's personality stemming from their childhood or previous relationships. These are possible reversals for each of the love languages. Number 1. The flip side of words of affirmation. While they enjoy receiving compliments and positive feedback, they may also be overly sensitive to criticism and negative feedback. They may struggle with self-esteem and require external praise to feel confident. This causes them to seek constant validation from others and may lead to feeling insecure or anxious when they do not receive it. It is important for individuals who value words of affirmation to develop a healthy sense of self-worth and learn to validate themselves rather than solely relying on external validation. Number 2. The flip side of those who value quality time. They may be overly sensitive to feeling neglected or abandoned. They may struggle with trust issues and may need constant reassurance from their partners. This can lead to feelings of anxiety and insecurity when they are not spending time with their loved ones. They may also have a hard time being alone or may feel guilty for taking time for themselves. It is important for individuals who value quality time to learn to balance their need for closeness with their need for independence and self-care. They can work on building trust with their partner and developing a sense of security within themselves. This can help them feel more comfortable with being alone and reduce their dependency on their partner for validation and reassurance. Number 3. The flip side of those who value receiving gifts. These people prioritize material possessions over other forms of love and affection. They could take other acts of affection for granted and constantly seek better gifts than the last. This can lead to a sense of entitlement and dissatisfaction, as they never feel like they have enough. Additionally, they could place too much emphasis on the monetary value of gifts, rather than the thought and effort behind them. It is important for individuals who value receiving gifts to recognize the limitations of material possessions and focus on the emotional meaning behind them. They can work on practicing gratitude and appreciation for the gifts they receive, regardless of their monetary value. This can help them build deeper, more meaningful connections with their partner beyond the material realm. Number 4. The flip side of those who value acts of service. These people can have a hard time asking for help or delegating tasks to others. They may feel like they have to do everything themselves and may struggle with relinquishing control. This can lead to feelings of overwhelm and burnout as they take on too much responsibility. They can work on developing enough trust in others to delegate tasks to them and recognize the value of their contributions. This can help them avoid fatigue and build more collaborative relationships with others. Number 5. the flip side of those who value physical touch. These people often have trouble with boundaries and understanding needs for the other's personal space. They may have a tendency to be clingy or possessive with their partners, leading to feelings of suffocation and discomfort. Additionally, they may have a hard time expressing their emotions verbally, relying on physical touch to convey their feelings instead. This can lead to a lack of communication and misunderstandings in their relationships. It is important for individuals who value physical touch to learn to respect their partner's boundaries and communicate their needs effectively. They can work on developing their emotional intelligence and finding other ways to express their feelings beyond physical touch. This will allow them to add another dimension to their approach to love and partnership. By being aware of the other side to a love language, you can work on developing a healthier relationship and stronger connection with yourself and your partner. Every love language is valid, and it's essential to communicate your needs and boundaries clearly. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful.